Pyraking Studio. I don't know why I'm busy every day. Today I finally have time to do this. This is a digital water meter. It can make interesting things. Pyraking, why you let in your hands? You should explain to the audience. As well, monitor voltage, current, power, and water hours at the same time. Oh? You can do it yourself. Yes, this is also a measurement tool of electrical engineering. Learn how to do this. We start now. The water hour meter is used to measure the voltage and the current change of electrical equipment. Just like this motor. This thing that looks like a tire is actually an inductor. This is used to monitor the current change on the wire. In addition, these two lines are used to measure voltage change. With these two pieces of data, the processor can calculate voltage, current, and power. But everyone knows that I'm challenging new things every day, right? So it is impossible for me to use fixed equipment. I have to convert it to a movable type. I added a switch, socket, and a power indicator here. Convenient for my subsequent operations. We can see that it can instantly display voltage, current, frequency, power factor, power, and the total electricity consumption. So you should know what we're going to do today. First, use a saw table to make its casing. Hey Pyraking, your saw table is different again. Let's talk about this next time. You always talk about next time. After the glue is applied, use F14 air nail to nail it up. Be careful when using air nails. It looks pretty sturdy now. Cut 1/8" wood board to make surface board and bottom board. Make the holes in the board according to the size of the socket and the meter head. This can be cut with a utility knife. Just press it with your thumb and it will be released. It's quite convenient to make with this method. Now take the header to check the size. Wow, it's great! Then cut out the socket hole in the same way. Of course, you still have to test it with the socket after completion. Consistent size. Make the surface plate in the same way. The function of the surface plate is to block the workpiece behind, which is more beautiful. The bottom plate needs to process slightly to lock the screws. Stick a small piece of wood with wood glue and it will work. In order to hold it tight, I preset it with an iron block. Then put wood glue on the wooden frame. Cover the surface plate. Fix with F14 air nail. Fix the socket with screws. Drill a hole in the side to pass the wire. Insert the power cord. Tie a single knot and fix it with hot glue. Apply appropriate amount of wood glue to stick the surface bowl. Fix it with homemade F-clamps. Draw a hole in the surface plate. It will be fitted with a power indicator light. Plug in the power line. Then install the meter head. Next, connect the wire and it's done. Parakin, how do you connect so many wires? Be careful with this part, it will be problem if you connect it wrong. What you say is meaningless. Okay, let me explain to you. This meter head can only detect one-way power consumption. The red part on the plug is the live wire. The blue part is the neutral wire. After the AC power coming from the plug, it will first encounter the two yellow wires. After the yellow wire leads the power into the meter head can measure the current voltage. Then the live wire directs the electricity into the switch. When the switch is on, power line is on. At this time, the socket is also calculating the power and the total power consumption. So whether you want to plug in the socket, an electric cooker, or a refrigerator, it can do timely calculation. Now install the inductor. Soldering power cord. The heating tubing is used up. Use insulating tape today. Plug in the power indicator. Connect the inductor wire. So our wiring is complete. Just lock the back plate and it will work. Pirate King just use an electric screwdriver, and you don't have to work so hard. Actually, I bought a 41 and haven't sorted it out yet. Why don't you buy normal products, but always buy 40 products? I'll talk about this later. Let's test it first. Now directly use this drill for testing. The meter head has been powered. Directly plug into the plug of the electric drill. Socket power delivery. It starts to display the power and the current of the electric drill. So complicated. Is there an easier way? A friend just happened to give me a smart socket which has all this function and the safety device. Oh, now that the technology is advanced, everything is available. Let's take a look at this. It's been in the box for a long time and I haven't taken it out. Now plug in a soldering iron. After plugging it in, the socket started by itself. So smart. Although it's a bit of a reflective, I already see that the current is 0.5 ampere. Voltage 116.1. Current 0.5. When you see these buttons, you know that it can display voltage, current, and power factor. Test the power display. Power 58.5, power factor 1. Take a look at power consumption and the leakage. I can try it another day. This knob can also be used to see overload protection. So this circuit is suitable for long-term use. Plug in the 220 volt power supply. Try to see if the function of this meter is normal. Can it catch the voltage of 220 volt? Display voltage is 234 volt. It works. Test this small LED. Low speed operation, 0.6 amps, 50 watts. But the power factor is only 0.13. Try to see how much power it takes to cook a pot of water with an electric kettle. Plug in. Turn on the power. You see the power of the kettle is 812 watts. The power during heat preservation is 22.5 watts. It keeps consuming electricity when the plug is plugged in. What about cooking a pot of rice? Total is 0.23 kilowatt hours. How much electricity does it take to wash clothes? Washing clothes for 4 people a day consumes about 0.15 kilowatt hours. Now let's look at this high energy consuming appliance. 450-liter refrigerator. It has been used for 20 years. Oh my god, this is so old. Its 24-hour operation power consumption is 2.52 kWh. It is said that inverter refrigerators use only half of its electricity. Next time, I will do the power consumption test of a home appliance. Try a few more tries and you will succeed. If you have no time to try, subscribing to Pyraking Studio can also improve your repairability and creativity. Subscribe to share and like. Thank you for watching. See you next time.